Hi Taurus, here's a general look at your solar chart for April 2011. Now every year at this time the sun is in the sign before yours, that's up until the 20th. And so every year at this time is a time for you to just pull back a little bit. This is a quietly progressive phase, I would say. Social life looks pretty friendly. Group contacts or acquaintanceships look warm. You could be making new connections as well. And those connections, whether they're new or old, could be directly or indirectly lucrative for you. However, until the 23rd, you may find yourself reflecting, being a bit more introspective, maybe reviewing the past, simply at one remove from what's going on around you, in the hustle and bustle, at times, that is. It's like there's going to be moments when you've got to break a routine or put yourself out more than usual as well, and at those times, well, you might not even be in the mood. This is a kind of a where the planets are and the sun, it's some of the planets, and the sun is a kind of a selfless energy at the moment. And in fact, speaking of that, your energy levels could be a little bit lower than usual, and you shouldn't expect too much of yourself until early mid-May, as a matter of fact, when Mars finally comes into your sign again and your vitality starts to improve. But overall, this is a phase of withdrawal and renewal, with potentially a stronger connection to your emotions. So emotions might be a bit more sensitive, but also to your deeper intuitive self. So it's advisable for you to listen to your body and feelings and go into healing, nurturing activities whenever you can. Just kind of engineer a space for that. Maybe a practice like meditation or yoga, that would be good. And it's advisable for you to make time in your day for breaks or more therapeutic healing practices. This vibration is suitable for spending less time on energetic physical activities and more time on self-nurture, imaginative or spiritual type pursuits. Your inner guidance is working well, as I say, and you're going to be more in touch with your inner, wiser knowing, and just a bit more open to those types of subtle influences in the environment. So be firmer about boundaries whenever you need to, and stay close to your instincts. Also, avoid overextending yourself or allow someone's behavior to get under your skin from the 11th to the 14th. Now, as I say, social life doesn't look too bad at all. Group gatherings are favourably highlighted. Some of you may feel a romantic attraction to someone who was previously considered a friend, or a friend gets admiring glances, maybe he's talking to you about that, or maybe those admiring glances coming from you. Or maybe you are kind of trying to maybe fend off someone, or, you know, just try to kind of make it more real between you and someone. Networking or coordinating with others is well favoured, though. This could all be happening in a kind of cloistered environment. There may be a group, maybe, but within maybe others with a special interest, you know. But this is a service-orientated phase for you, Taurus, and you may have to set aside your own preferences and behave in a more selfless manner towards others. And also, certain others could be relying on you, you know, your lifestyle choices, your behavior, your authority, your ability to be reliable, whatever it is. You may also be busy giving help or support or pulling the strings from the background, but feeling a little more emotionally sensitive and not so prone to expressing your opinions in a big way. However, there may be moments when you'll have to get out of your own way if you suspect you're reacting from an old pattern or an old habit which might be destructive. Also, you've got Neptune in this very group-orientated area. Neptune is temporarily vacating your career sector, bringing more clarity in there at last. Neptune's been in there around about a decade. So more clarity to your aims and your ambitions. You know, it's almost as though the mists have cleared and you can see very clearly ahead what you will be doing. Or you're beginning to see that anyway. Neptune just peeks around the door jamb for a few months from April the 5th before it goes back into that career sector. But don't worry, it's coming out properly from February 2012. So when Neptune comes out of here, you begin to get this clarity. You begin to get this, you know, the fog isn't thick anymore. You can see ahead down the road. And you might even start getting the recognition and the reward, woohoo, that you deserve. Saturn. Now, Saturn continues its transit of Libra until the autumn of 2012, which means that you're in this cycle of having to work harder at health and fitness, having to be more responsible there, Taurus. That can also be to do with somebody else, you know, that you know about in your inner circle. In some cases, taking more of an interest in the foodstuffs you use to nourish your body, maybe, what you're putting through your body. Being more responsible and sensible about that, and exercise as well. You'll have to adopt a step-by-step attitude and make use of that famous Taurian patient determinism. Nope, not stubbornness, nope. Determination. Maybe you will become, you know, you get onto something which you find, yes, it's heavy going at first, but then you really do like the results it's producing for you regarding diet and exercise, and also perhaps looking at how to upgrade your lines of supply. So you may be getting into things like gardening, organic foods, or, you know, more than that. Now, in many ways, this position of Saturn is a time of preparation for its move into the next sector in 2012. But where it is now is the stitch in time saves 9. So whatever you do, you know, you have to work harder there, take on more responsibility on a daily basis to keep things ticking over on these basic practical levels. And if you do that in the now, further down the line, you will be really glad you did, and you will be rewarded for your efforts. At times, health providers, employers, workmates or employees you just may feel the pressure on you, or they just feel annoying, really. But you're becoming more savvy as this transit continues. You're becoming more savvy and skilled in useful ways, because this transit is also related to your work, your job, your skills, so you're becoming more knowledgeable there. You're getting better at it because you're using that Taurian determination to keep plugging away there, and giving you the chance to improve things. Now, if your body is out of whack during this cycle, then you'll have the chance to improve things there, but slowly and surely. There's nothing dramatically fast with Saturn. But Saturn's action here may be amplified in April, particularly over the first 5 days, and again on the 17th to the 19th, when kind of restricting conditions of some kind may dominate. And there's more of a challenge there for you. Jupiter is helping you to grow most through the efforts you make from behind the scenes. Maybe it's in a therapeutic sense, or maybe it's to do with spiritual or charitable type reasons. Almost like having to take yourself out of the equation and being more selfless and more compassionate in that giving towards another or others. Taking more time for inner reflection and self-nurturing activities would be a good idea. You may have found that already, and it may be either because you have to, because you've been told to, or because you choose to, because you've sussed out that it's a preventative measure and it would be a smart way to use this energy. This is a good transit for developing any healing or psychic or spiritual ability. A special relationship may be blossoming quietly behind the scenes, or some of you may be developing a talent. Also, it's a great time for, getting into the therapeutic area, or getting into something like meditation, yoga, tai chi, qigong, and all of that kind of thing. So however this is working for you, it means you'll be expanding your ability to give more of your time to something or someone worthwhile. And that goes for the arts as well, as I said before. You being a very artistic sign, actually, Taurus. And now for many years, Pluto will subtly underpin an internal gear shift and help you evolve as old doors close and new ones open. Partly this could be related to someone at a distance, or people at a distance, travel, or a foreign culture. And this is, as I say, it's a very slow, subtle vibration. But it's very positive for you. It's aspecting your chart, your solar chart, in a very positive way. And from the 20th, you'll begin to get more personal choice about how you want to spend your time. And that's it for April. If you know your rising sign, listen to that too. It'll throw another light on what I said here. And I'll see you the next time.